Gas prices falling now to record lows. The national average gallon of regular down to $2.10. That's more than $1 less than we paid a year ago. It's not all good news, apparently. That cheap gas comes with a downside. Does it? Casey Stegall's live in Midland, Texas with that story. What's the fallout for the price of the pump there in Texas, Casey?
Well, Bill, it does come with the downside if you're one of the thousands of people who work on these oil rigs back here behind me. You know, the industry tells me that they are bracing for tough times ahead. Here in the Permian Basin of West Texas, you find about 1,200 or so oil rigs dotting the landscape. They're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, churning oil and natural gas out of the ground. But if the price of oil continues to tumble, well, local experts predict 25 to 40% of the drilling will come to a halt. That, of course, translates into thousands of lost jobs, 140,000 to be exact, according to the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas, and that is in the state of Texas alone. Some companies have already begun to hand out pink slip, while others are avoiding layoffs but slowing production.
We have been running 4 rigs most of 2014. We have already dropped 1 and gone to 3. And we will be in the process in late February, early March, and we'll go to 2.
It is important to remember, of course, that this is a very volatile industry. The people working in oil and gas know that. They are patiently waiting and anxiously awaiting for the price to go right back up.
Yeah, but with the bad comes the good, too, right, Casey?
Of course, you know, it's a catch-22. Aside from the obvious, we are paying some of the cheapest gas prices we have seen in this country since 2009 and before, and researchers say that is simple economics. If people are spending less to fuel up, well, then they have more cash to drop elsewhere.
The consumer will have more income in their pocket. They will spend it, retail spending, maybe on autos or eating out. So yes, so it's a net positive for the U.S. as a whole.
It is estimated the construction industry could benefit the most because this modern-day oil boom lured many workers from that sector out here to the oil fields. And now with what's going on, a lot of those people could likely be going back to those construction jobs, re-energizing that sector of the economy, Bill.
Thank you, Casey. Watching that from Midland, Texas, Casey Stegall.